All right. Hey y'all, I just want to make a little informal video on Chaser Convergence. I was writing the script for my May 18th Chase recap video, and I got to talking about the Chaser Convergence, and I realized I just need to say some stuff that I couldn't put in there for time's sake. So it's going to be a lot more informal. But Chaser Convergence is a huge problem. We all know it. The only ways I see Chaser Convergence really declining across the board is we either have an El Reno-esque mass casualty event that forces states to pass laws and or just takes the fun out of it, or just gets too damn expensive. On the first one, the convergence has gotten so bad, especially with boneheaded driving mistakes and just a lot of the new guys having a lack of situational awareness, that it's become an issue. You know, you'll back like on the Delavon day, right? I remember I was driving down a 2-lane road and a car pulled out. I'm going this way. A car pulled out like this and stopped. I damn near hit him. It was like halfway out on the road. Oh my God. Because he didn't look, right? Or there's plenty of incidents from this past sequence of people just pulling out or backing into other chasers or just running off the road for no reason. These mistakes are going to hurt people and then clog the roads up even more, and that's just going to leave people sitting ducks. Eventually, at this rate, it is bound to happen that a group of people will get stuck in the path of a violent tornado, won't be able to get away from it, and they're going to die. All right, at this rate, there's just too many people on the road. And I hate to say that. I love chasing. I wish I could chase every event, right? The other way I see it going down is that it just gets too expensive with the current war in Iran and the oil crisis, the gas price crisis, and the just general affordability crisis. It's becoming too expensive to chase. I mean, it's really insane seeing gas prices. It's really insane seeing where the gas prices are today. Driving through Arkansas to get to Kansas, I'm like, oh man, $3.95, that's a deal. Last year in Arkansas, if I saw $3.15, I was gawking at it. And in Mississippi, if I saw anything above like $3 a gallon, I damn near walked into the gas station and spat on the owner myself. It was a crime to have gas prices be that high down here. And now, for a gallon, routine. It just baffles me. It baffles me, how high they've gotten. I mean, I know exactly why, but still. But yeah, it's going to get too expensive and people aren't going to chase. And people are going to run through their chasing budgets earlier. Because most people, myself included, sat at the beginning of the year going, all right, I got $5,000 or I got X amount. I got to make it last this whole chase season, right? I'm going to save it till peak season, late May, early June. I'm going to go chase the high plains. I'm going to have a great time. And I blew most of that money by beginning of May, right? I probably got one more good chase set, like a 3-day sequence in me, and then I'm done. And I'm hoping to save that till June, which with the way that everything's looking probably will happen, but still, you get the point. People blow through their chasing budgets already. People blow through their chasing budgets quickly already. Add on increased gas prices, increased shipping costs for all the goods, right? Making food more expensive, making everything more expensive, and just the general inflation that we're all experiencing. It's just not sustainable. Eventually, people are going to have to stop chasing or only chase local and chase less, which sucks, but it's also a bit of a good thing. I'd much rather have that be the reason than a mass casualty incident that kills 10 chasers. That would be awful. But anyways, what can we do to navigate Chaser Convergence? Well, firstly, you could back off a bit and play more structure. Be a structure and tornado guy, not a shoot, get close, shoot wide type of guy, right? Now, getting close and shooting wide is awesome and it's great, but sometimes you just need to take a step back and admire the full storm. And also, this would help you stay ahead of the storm, for longer, meaning that if you're on a storm that's just, oh, it looks great, and it doesn't produce, and it cycles, oh, this looks great, and then, you just keep cycling without producing. Eventually, if it does produce, you'll be right there, Just play further back from the storm. Avoid the horde, and you also get great structure shots. So you could also maybe play the secondary target. Like for instance, my buddy Andrew lives in goes to Iowa State. He could have chased Nebraska or he could have chased Illinois, and he chose Illinois. And when he bagged 2 tornadoes. Were they, photogenic, stovepipe grinding for 30 minutes? No, but I don't think really any of us got that. And he had a hell of a lot more fun than I did, being stuck in the conga line and missing out in the Blue Rapids tornado. He was able to maneuver around the supercell freely. He was able to get, whatever shot he wanted as long as the road option was there. And that seems like an awesome chase to me, right? I don't mind chasers being on the same storm as I am. I'm not making a living off of this. I'm not sitting here going, I got to get the best shot. I'm trying to get the best shot, but it's not, I hate you, Jaden Pappenheim. You had a better, it's whatever, right? It's, but being able to at least get to the storm and get a shot of it at least, that matters to me. I want to see the tornado. We had perfect positioning on the Blue Rapids storm, and then we just got messed up by that conga line. But yeah. Another thing we could do is we could educate people. I know there's already stuff like Storm Chaser coaching, which is a good thing. And there's more educational content out there than ever, but we need to get these people off the roads and actually watching that. I saw so many people, there's a perfectly good beautiful wall cloud over here that's just spinning like a top. And then you got some idiot, on his phone looking the other way, recording vertically. These people just don't know what they're doing. They can't read radar. They can't read a storm in person. They can't forecast. They just kind of go on Twitter. Oh, everyone's going to Salina, Kansas. I'm going to go to Salina, Kansas. And, they go. We got to get these people educated. Now, whether that's, people making more educational content, I mean, that would be good. But I don't know. There's no way to get them off the roads, right? Like, we can't just go up and say, hey, buddy. Have them roll down their window and, you don't have 10 tornadoes. Get out of here. Go chase some slight risk in your home state. We can't do that. But we could at least make better educational content and more of it, right? That could help. Yeah. The TLDR, don't chase the high-risk days in the plains. And we should ship every new chaser to Dixie for a full season and just Darwin, natural selection. I think we need to ship every new gen chaser to South Mississippi and then just good luck. But yeah, that's really all I got to say.